The Mario Kart Booster Course Pass is sadly over. Predicting the tracks, seeing that we'll be getting new racers, and all the discussion online about the game has been some of the most fun I've had online discussing video games, almost on par with watching Smash reveal trailers. But after 2 years, it's finally time to hang up that hat and take a look back at the past and see if the Booster Course Pass has truly made Mario Kart 8 Deluxe the best Mario Kart game ever made. Let's take a look. Firstly, we have to talk about the elephant in the room. No, not that elephant. The fact that all of these tracks come from Mario Kart Tour. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Mario Kart Tour. However, I'll swallow my pride and say I'm glad Tour exists. Why? Well, because without it, there's a 0% chance we get the Booster Course Pass. The very existence of Tour made the Booster Course Pass even possible. There's no way they would be able to crank out 48 completely remade tracks in 2 years. Well, I guess it could have been possible, but with the help of the remade tracks in Tour, all Nintendo really needed to do was upscale them to HD, maybe add some 8 Deluxe flair with some anti-gravity, and bada boom, they doubled the amount of tracks in what was already considered to be the most dense Mario Kart game ever. However, what were those tracks? Did some of them feel like filler, and did they bring back all the fan favorites? Well, let's quickly go through and grade each cup and see what went right and what went wrong. Golden Dash Cup gets a D-. City Track 1, Toad Circuit, meh. Oh my god, they brought back Coconut Mall? Lucky Bell Cup, D+. City Track 2, fun but boring. Cool remake. Did you see how many different paths there are? Turnip Cup, C. City Track 3, fun but really boring. They added a tunnel, and oh my god, Waluigi's Pinball? Propeller Cup, A-. City Track 4, have you seen this shortcut? Gap Jump, baby. Fall Guys map, Rock Cup, C+. City Track number 5, Spooky. Have you heard this song? Oh my god, Maple Treeway? Moon Cup, B+. City Track number 6. You can go backwards. I love Christmas, but this is just Festive Excite Bike Arena. Oh my god, 3DS Rainbow Road? Fruit Cup, A. City Track number 7, Short But Sweet. They brought back the double gap jump? Yoshi's Island? That's sick. Boomerang Cup, B-. City Track number 8, Mario Circuit. Really have nothing to say about that, it's just Mario Circuit. Whoa, this track's pretty. And City Track number 9, Feather Cup, B+. City Track number 10, I remember this one being a little more fun. City Track number, oh wait, this one actually slaps. And they made a bathroom track? I love it. Cherry Cup, B-. City Track number 11, no sunset, just pure fun, Canada. Acorn Cup, B. City Track number 13, grandest level I think they've ever made. Nostalgia bait, not sure we needed another water level, but hey, at least it's fun. Spiny Cup, B+. City Track number 14, decent snow track. I refuse to believe this was an SNES track. Oh my god, Wii Rainbow Road? Now, is this a perfect list of tracks? Absolutely not. But you can't ignore the fact that Nintendo made sure to include basically every main fan favorite possible. They were even so in tune that usually the fan favorite track would also headline the trailer for its respective wave. The fact that Nintendo even knows which tracks were loved amongst the community is honestly really cool, and I think their knowledge helped keep this ride fairly smooth. However, did we seriously need 14 city tracks? They were neat at first with their changing courses, but man, did they seriously get annoying later on. Especially during Wave 4, which in my opinion was the best wave, had 3 city tracks, and they were by far my least favorite thing in that wave. The city tracks alone attest to the equivalent of 3.5 cups, almost 2 complete waves, and in my opinion, they felt like filler. Sue me, I know, but I could have done with half as many. But one thing that significantly got me more excited for each wave were the Nitro tracks. I know we only had 6, but each one brought something new to the table that I thought was super exciting, and gets me excited for wherever Nintendo decides to take the series next. Ninja Hideaway was groundbreaking, Sky High Sundae was simple and goofy, Merry Mountain was festive, Yoshi's Island was completely unexpected, Squeaky Clean Sprint was extremely unexpected, and Piranha Plant Cove was the perfect track to embody the spirit of the Booster Course Pass. It set out to be one thing, and by the end, you got way more than you bargained for. Besides the new tracks, we really didn't expect many new changes to come, but we got so many. Firstly, we must discuss the amounts of improvement we've seen throughout the past 2 years. There were a lot of concerns when the pass was first revealed when it came to its graphical quality. Mario Kart 8 at this time is still one of the best looking games Nintendo has ever made. One look at a track like Dolphin Shoals makes that very apparent. However, Wave 1 was, well, let's just say less than ideal. I know it's stupid, but take a look at the grass here. Many people, including myself, were convinced that all the tracks were going to end up looking just like this. Just lazy rips from Mario Kart Tour. And yes, while we were correct that all of these tracks would be coming from Tour, the improvements from wave to wave have been truly impressive. I'm not sure if it was just because the tracks chosen for Wave 1 were less eye-popping or not, But tracks like Snowland and Waluigi Stadium, including the shiny textures on the track, made these returning tracks feel like upgrades of their tour counterparts. Not to mention changes of already released tracks like the Cars Moving in Coconut Mall. Speaking of upgrades, one thing that many of us didn't expect were the return of half pipes and unintentional shortcuts. I still remember the days when Mushroom Gorge and DK Summit were released, and everyone online losing their collective minds that you could still take these cuts. These cuts, intentional or not, have the feeling of discovery that makes them incredibly satisfying to learn and pull off in a race. Personally, I can't do either, but one day I'll be able to, and the extra bit of skill and practice required gives this game so much depth that it desperately needed. Then we have the return of half pipes, a fan favorite from Mario Kart Wii. While it's probably more time consuming to take them, you can't deny that they are super fun, and a little buggy, but sometimes broken things are the best things in games. Moving on, let's talk about some under the hood stuff. Firstly, something that's been hot on everyone's minds is the removal of item bagging. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the strength of items you receive from an item box are determined by how far away from first place you are. However, if anyone's ever played online, specifically on a map like Cheeseland, you'd know many people love hanging back and getting lightning bolts and mushrooms to cheese the system and get better items. This was patched by Nintendo, and while item bagging can be fun, I think its removal was probably for the best. And if this truly was the last update to the game, I think it was probably the right call. However, that wasn't the only change Nintendo made. Nintendo also buffed and nerfed a lot of kart combos, including the infamous Waluigi Wiggler combo. I don't necessarily care. No matter what you do, there's always going to be a meta on what is and isn't the best characters and karts to use in the game. The dust will settle and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will have its new Waluigi Wiggler combo. But until then, I say enjoy using whatever combos you like. There's over 48 characters to choose from now, so just pick your favorite and don't worry about stats unless you're like a real professional. Oh wait, yeah, they added characters. Everyone online said we were greedy or coping before the Birdo trailer dropped. And look at us now. Who would have thought? 8 brand new characters was not something anyone could have seen coming. Adding additional content to a DLC pass for no other reason than why not is just so sick. They really could have just released 48 tracks and called it a day, but they added so much bonus content that this $25 price tag honestly feels more like a steal. 48 tracks, that literally amounts to 52 cents per track. Adding 8 additional characters on top of that, as well as a custom items menu, as well as a music player, is just insanity. I'm pretty sure they saw that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe wasn't slowing down sales-wise, but they were itching to get back into the kart studio, so they instead were like, you know what, let's just juice this game up with so much content that we won't ever need to make another game again, and just sell this game for another decade. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe does feel like this is Nintendo's GTA 5. We're literally going to be playing this game for another 10 years, I'm telling you right now. But that begs the question, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe the best Mario Kart game in the series? Hands down, yes. I don't think there's even competition. From a purely content perspective, it is by far the best game. I understand if you're not a fan of the way it controls and you prefer a game like Mario Kart Wii or Double Dash, but from a pure content perspective, you just can't compete with 96 tracks and 48 characters. I see no game even coming close to that. The only thing I think they can do to improve upon it is to add more battle courses, but surely they would never do that. So that was the Booster Course Pass. In my opinion, the best DLC Nintendo has ever released. To lead you off, I'm gonna play my top 10 moments of the pass. Leave a comment down below telling me your favorite moments and I'll try to reply to as many as possible. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Yo, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go check out this Nintendo iceberg we made. It's like 2.5 hours long, took us 5 months. It's really, really good, especially those last 3 levels. They get pretty juicy. So, yeah, go check it out if you want, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.